Hello and welcome. I am Rehan from IELTS Positive Edge. I am an IELTS trainer, and today I am going to give you some tips regarding how to improve part 1 of the IELTS speaking exam. In part 1 of the IELTS speaking exam, the examiner asks you the questions related to you, such as your family, your hobby, your hometown, your religion, your leisure time, sport, etc. Part 1 of the IELTS speaking exam usually lasts about 4 to 5 minutes. So, in part 1, what the students are doing, they are giving a simple one sentence response while answering a question, which is totally a wrong approach. So, what they have to do, they have to give 4 to 5 sentence response at least while answering a question. Number 2, which is the most critical mistakes the students are doing, they are not following the criteria as set by the Cambridge. They don't know how to answer a question while keeping in consideration the criteria as set by the Cambridge. And what is the criteria? The criteria is you have to follow fluency and coherence, you have to follow lexical resource, you also have to follow grammatical range and accuracy, and in the last you have to follow pronunciation. So examiner is checking all these 4 things in your speaking, and if you are not producing a language which is according to the criteria of band 7 or band 8, then it's impossible that you are able to achieve band 7 or band 8 in the IELTS speaking. In order to discuss some tips how you can improve part 1 of the IELTS speaking exam, we are now moving towards slides. So let's move towards slides. Thank you.
So tip number 1 is we have to understand how the speaking test is graded, and I already told you that the speaking test is graded on the 4 criterias. Tip number 2 is give relevant answers to the question. Tip number 3 is talk naturally and don't memorize answer. Memorize answers can hurt your score as the examiner is expert to spot memorize answers. Tip number 4 is you can use everyday informal language in your IELTS speaking because IELTS speaking is not a formal talk, so be natural and talk informally. Tip number 5 is your answer must be 3 to 4 sentences long and don't use one sentence to answer a question. Tip number 6 is you have to learn to stay relaxed, and you can do this with the help of deep breathing exercises. Your mind will go blank if you are too anxious, so control your stress level. Tip number 7 is you have to learn new ways to structure your answer, to extend your answer, and to improve your coherence. Always add an example and an explanation with your answer. Tip number 8 is you have to use connectors to improve your fluency, such as well as, although, even though, etc. Tip number 9 is learn topic specific phrases to improve mental sides to fluency. Tip number 10 is paraphrase the question and don't copy the words the examiner is using in the question. You have to reword the question with synonyms to make your answer sound beautiful. Tip number 11 is use idiomatic vocabulary and phrasal verbs in your speech, such as get on, turn down, get around, etc. Tip number 12 is learn at least 10 new high frequency words for each topic. Tip number 13 is use adverbs such as totally, fully, etc. in your speech. Be targeted rather than journal. use specific words rather than general words in your sentences. Tip number 14 is use present perfect continuous tense in your speech if you are talking about the present. You can also use past tense and future tense if your question is demanding to talk like that. Tip number 15 is don't worry about the grammar if you are aiming for band 6 or band 7. Try to extend your speech, because to extend your speech is better than no speech at all. Tip number 16 is you have to take care of your pronunciation, intonation, word stress, and link sounds. They are very much important, and you can get someone to give you feedback on your pronunciation if this is a problem, because the pronunciation is marked in the examination. So always take care of your pronunciation issues. The last tip is get your smartphone and record yourself answering a question. Play back the recording and focus on your fluency and coherence, grammatical range and accuracy, lexical resource, and pronunciation issues. You can hire a teacher for that purpose, and you can also avail our services which we are providing free of cost. So you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Anchor.fm, englishwithrehan.blogspot.com. Thanks for watching. See you later.